children of the night, and welcome to the collective quarter with the Hanged Empress. We are figuring out some things, trying new stuff. Oh well. Sometimes you just gotta get out there and do things. Our lighting is terrible tonight too. My goodness. I should fix that. There. Any better? A little better. There we go. Welcome to the Scorpio first quarter moon. First quarter? Yeah. We're so ready for this, so mentally prepared. And we get on stage, and you're like, what is all of this? Yeah. There's just a lot coming up. Mercury retrograde is really retrograding. It is bringing in memories from the past, people from the past, situations from the past, and everything that is coming up right now is things that we still need to deal with, doors that we haven't quite closed yet. We might still need to, or maybe we want to reopen them. But to what point and purpose? Scorpio energy. Dropping the book again. We want to start new. We want to start fresh. But I feel like those old feelings are tying us up in new thoughts. But with the Six of Wands, I think we have just enough to see, move, and work ourselves through. As the Eight of Pentacles pops up. This really kind of feels like just keep your head down and focus. Focus up. Know that you know what you know. The challenge is to bring yourself into greater balance. I feel like we can use all of this. That Six of Cups, bringing things back around in order to loosen those knots, to unrestrain ourselves. The doors that we haven't yet closed are the things that are holding us back. And having that major arcana backing up our Eight of Pentacles is very empowering, enlightening. And a Page of Wands and a Page of Pentacles. I feel like nobody here knows exactly what it is that they're doing, but we know that we want to get moving. We want something, I just feel like we want something to give. So we're waiting for something to start, especially with that Fool energy. It's hard to see that we've already started because we started a few steps backwards. We had to take a few steps back in order to actually begin moving. And what we thought was forward is actually kind of backwards. In order to move out into the world and act accordingly, we need to go inwards. Into our own dark night of the soul, into our own Scorpio energy, into those hidden places, those things that we were holding on to. Again, old feelings that led to binding thoughts that need to be cut loose. Again, everything is backwards. Mercury retrograde is so fun, I tell you. Sometimes it really is, because everything gets turned upside down. Even reading the cards, things come out backwards and turned around, and you kind of are forced to look at every small detail in order to put the story together, because you want to move and know everything that's happening all at once. It's kind of like a choose your own adventure where you gotta flip back and forth through all of the pages to get all of the details and pull things together. So if you feel like you're not moving, you are. If you feel like you are falling back, you're actually moving forward. When you go into your own self and progress, going into your own self is what gets you out there. Being an introvert creates the extrovert, because you have a self-awareness that's gained through going in and working on your presentation, how you want these cards to fall for you. Remember that you're in charge of this game. You can pick up any card that falls down onto the table. You can go back through any door that you've left unchecked, and you can walk back into that room if you so choose. But the only way out is through. The only way to release yourself is to become bound. That sounds weird and backwards, but actually going in and examining those binds more closely, more thoroughly, you might actually figure out exactly how to turn the keys, to lock the doors, to release the thoughts. It is kind of like starting over. Anything else for the Scorpio moon? No, this whole thing just feels like Alice in Wonderland when she's tumbling down the rabbit hole and everything is coming out strange. Things are upside down, some things are small, some things are large. And all of these perspectives and things are just acting and behaving in ways that they wouldn't normally. Again, I think because it's retrograde season. It's time to go back. Moving backwards is moving forwards. Let's pull an oracle. I don't think I can push this any farther. The only way to untie your knots is to get into the insides. It's going to take a lot of focus. I think we have just enough patience to do so. I'm not taking that many oracle cards. That is a bit much. A little excessive, is it not? We get the owl. Wise seeing, wise action. It's perfect sight in the darkness. This is the animal spirit that is going to guide you through these treacherous Scorpio waters, the dark spaces within. And let's keep in mind that that owl is a very precise hunter. Where'd you go? I'm gonna pull it out though. Found it. There it is. Wise seeing and wise action. Silent, winged, and wise. All-seeing creature of the night, show me the way. I will follow you in flight. Owls have, for thousands of years, been part of folklore and have been considered a special and sacred animal. With their huge forward-facing eyes and otherworldly appearance, they have been seen as both wise and harbingers of the supernatural. There are many hundreds of species of owls, and almost all are nocturnal and carnivorous. Interestingly, they have all specially designed feathers that enable them to fly silently at night, giving them an incredible hunting advantage, sort of like having a stealth mode. Many deities were said to be able to change into owls, and perhaps the most famous was the Greek goddess Athena, who was famous for her strategy and intelligence. To this very day, the capital city of Greece, Athens, has Athena's owl as its symbol. Should the hooting owl come looking for you this Halloween, it indicates that the need for wise counsel and further information before you make a decision. Considered action is warranted. Think before you act emotionally and ensure that you think strategically and not impulsively. Go into the plan. Sometimes diving into the depths is a little jarring. It's a little disruptive. It's a little chaotic. There's lots of beasts out here. And it's very much just scorpions climbing all over each other, trying to get that breath of air. That's Scorpio moon right there, climbing out of the depths. Climbing out looks like going further in. take these opportunities to revisit those places and things that are coming up, and close the doors that you need to close, and move yourself forward. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic moon.